All right. Deadman's Toe Podcast. Your host, Mr. Deadman. Co-host, Becky.
Hey.
How's it going, Becky?
Oh, pretty good.
You feel like I'm, I don't know, working you too hard?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. I'm not working you hard enough.
Well, probably not.
Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll try to up the game here because I'm feeling the pressure. I mean, episode every day. I'm feeling it. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, but it keeps me out of trouble.
Oh, so wait. What would you be doing if you weren't recording this right now? Oh man, do I need to look up your history? Oh man, do I need to Google search Becky? What do I get?
Well, there's no telling these days, believe me.
Oh man, wait a second. Were you in? Did you have a criminal life when you were 17?
That wasn't me, I swear.
Multiple?
I wasn't the hooker on the... No.
This isn't the hooker case. I'm talking about the arson case.
Don't be telling people.
And it was a library? Oh.
No, it wasn't. I was trying to save the books. They got it all wrong.
Trying to save the books?
I was running in to get them all out.
Yeah.
The library was on fire.
Yeah.
And so I ran in to get the books, and yeah. And they saw me running out, and they thought that I was the one that said it. I swear.
Oh, okay. And to this day, we don't know who really set it on fire. Could have been your twin, or sister, or brother. It could have been your brother.
Oh, dear God in heaven. Well, that is possible. But if I have a twin, oh God, help us all.
Oh yeah, it'd be too much Becky's.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think the world could handle two of me.
No, probably not. All right, Becky, so what do we have here today?
Oh, man. We are talking about Halloween costumes and decorations that people think are racist.
Oh, yeah. Like what? Like blackface? That's going to come up. I mean, can't go blackface.
Well, actually, the first one is a gypsy.
That's racist?
Can you? That's what it says. The term gypsy itself is a derogatory term that is often used to describe the Roma people, a traditionally I can't talk again today. Nomadic ethnic group that lives primarily in Central and Eastern Europe, and because they've been persecuted.
Oh, okay.
So wearing a gypsy costume is a no-no.
Okay. Well, I'm not 100% sure if gypsy is a derogatory term. I mean, there's people that refer to themselves as gypsies.
Well, yeah. I mean, isn't there a TV show about it?
Yeah. There is. In fact, I mean, when they say gypsy, are they talking about like the stereotypical gypsy, or like what are they talking about?
Actually, they're talking about like the ones that read cards and all that stuff.
But so gypsy is a derogatory to I don't think so.
Because they said it's because they're depicted as fortune tellers and swindlers.
Oh. Well, I mean, are they? I don't know. I haven't really met too many gypsies. I can't say. I don't know.
I don't know that I've ever met a gypsy.
I don't know. I know I've heard gypsies. I heard gypsies talk on various other YouTube live streams and things like that, and they refer to themselves as gypsies. But
right.
Okay. I guess it's that stereotype of they're swindlers or be taking your money.
Right.
Okay.
The next one totally baffles me. I don't really get this at all because I would think that this would be an awesome Halloween costume.
Oh yeah, what's
that?
It's
a voodoo priestess.
Oh man, that would be awesome. You go as a voodoo priestess?
Yeah.
Oh.
How cool would that be?
Let me guess. Culture appropriation. You can't go as voodoo priestess.
Yep. That's right. It's a actual religion.
Oh, because it's an actual religion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you're making fun of their religion.
Oh. Okay. What? So what? Then people can't dress up as Jesus because it makes fun of Jesus. Okay. Then if that's the case, I don't want to see any motherfuckers dressing up as Jesus because that offends the Catholics. That offends the Christians, But I bet you're going to find some Jesus Halloween costumes, and I bet you if you see people dress up as Jesus, and people complain about it, they'll be like, "Oh, you have nothing to complain about,"
Right. What? I mean, have you ever seen anybody dress up as Jesus for Halloween? Though, really?
As a prank, yeah. As a spoof. And it sounds like something I would do. I mean, I dressed up as Jesus one time at Easter for a spoof for the He's Risen issue. I mean, I didn't take it very far though. I should have.
Right.
That's the problem. That's the problem with that issue. And next year I need to go further. Come on, I need to go further on that.
Oh Lord, we're gonna piss off everybody.
Don't worry, it's all for fun. It's all in good. It's how you do it. It's how you do it. If you own it and not make fun of the religion, not mock it, but you're like, look, like for He's Risen, it's about zombie Jesus. So if I go out dressed as zombie Jesus and go to churches and hand candy out to the kids, candy eggs.
They're going to ask you to leave.
They're going to ask me to leave. Cops might stop me. Okay. But you know what I can't say?
You might make the news.
But I can't. That might be a problem, Becky. I probably shouldn't do that, huh?
Probably not, because I'm probably going to need bail money if you do.
Yeah. I don't know, but zombie priestess. Oh, not zombie. Voodoo priestess. Not that zombie priestess and voodoo priestess would be the same, but a voodoo priestess, that is pretty cool. I want to see a voodoo priestess now. But
me too.
So then who could really wear it? Does it have to be someone who actually practiced voodoo?
I guess they say it's a big no-no.
Huh. So wait, what if that person wearing it actually did practice voodoo?
Well, I guess it would be okay then.
Yeah, I mean, all they would have to do is say, "Hey, I practice voodoo."
I guess if they really practice voodoo, it wouldn't be a costume then, now would it?
Well, I mean, it sounds like it would give them license to wear it, give them permission. If they just say they practice it, because how are they supposed to prove it, right? How are they supposed to prove that they practice voodoo? All right, so they say, "Oh, don't worry, bro, I practice voodoo." We're going to be like, "Oh, we'll resurrect the dead." Be like, "Oh, man, I'm offended. I don't resurrect the dead. Have you read about my religion? Go back in the corner there before you wreck yourself, okay?" That's how I do. I mean, the same reason why people wear ninja costumes, and that's not offensive, right?
Right.
Wait, are ninjas on the list?
I can't tell you.
Oh, shit. What about vampires? Vampires might be, vampires might be racist because there's a vampire race out there. There's people who think they're vampires. Anyway, sorry, Becky.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I know some people that think they're vampires.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk to
we
some.
We do.
Yeah,
we're gonna have one on. It's a real life vampire.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I'm sure we'll have some real life vampires that call in.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know.
That would be interesting.
It would be interesting. Okay. But I'm kind of curious what they think about people dressing as vampires now, if they'll be offended.
Right. Would that be offended? I bet they're not, because they have more sense than that. But
I don't know. I'm surprised that the article doesn't say you have to be African to be wearing the voodoo costume. And not just African American. I mean, straight up,
like, it would be Cajun, wouldn't it? Or is that African? I don't know.
Well, the voodoo tradition stems from Africa.
It says African and Catholic.
Yeah, well,
combine elements. Haitian voodoo.
Yeah. So you can't just be African American. You have to be African. I mean, you have to be Haitian. You have to be from a specific area in Africa. Okay. So what? So, I mean, we can make the argument with like ninja costumes. Do you know how to be a ninja? Have you practiced ninjutsu? Are you Asian? Not that you have to be Asian to practice karate kicks. You know. I mean, so what I would like to see, Becky. You know what? Maybe me. Maybe I'll be a voodoo priest this year, and I'll be a voodoo priest, a white guy, a fat.
Be a priestess.
Oh, I don't know about priestess, but I mean, okay, fine. I'll be a voodoo priestess this year, and it'll be like, oh, a white guy dressed up as a priestess. This is offensive. Be like, no, man. How do you know I don't practice voodoo? How do you know I don't practice it? Huh? Are you telling me that voodoo is skin tone specific? It's not. That's racist. Like, are you telling me that a Mexican can't practice voodoo? Or an Asian can't practice voodoo? Man. Let's move on to the next one. I'm getting heated.
The next one is, it's not any better, is the Day of the Dead Sugar Skull. You cannot dress up as a sugar skull for the Day of the Dead.
Unless.
No.
There's no unless?
Unless you were raised in Mexican culture and observed the Day of the Dead.
Does it say that in the article?
Mask face painting is not an appropriate costume otherwise. That's exactly what it says. I kid you not.
Who's saying these things? Like, who's they? Who's enforcing this? Like, who's the? I don't know. It just sounds like people trying to police society because of other people's feels. I mean, first off, I'm married. I'm married into a Mexican family. I'm more like I think she's more like married into a white family. I don't know, how does that work? Because when we marry each other, we're kind of
y'all are multicultural.
Multicultural. There you go. That's what I'm getting at. Okay.
Right.
And I mean, so if we want to do that, if we want to do a Day of the Dead thing, because it's like maybe inspired by the movie Coco, which is a kids movie, a Pixar movie. Okay. So you tell me that they're not going to market Day of the Dead stuff to kids for costume? And that the kids can't wear it because...
You already know they do.
They do. It's kind of like the Moana costume. I'll bet that's on the list. The Moana costume. If my little white daughter, wanted to dress up as Moana, but people were like, oh, she can't do it because she's white. But like, motherfucker, she wants to be Moana. Are you going to tell me she can't be Moana because she's white? What's that? What is that? That's weird, man. Well, maybe she...
It is. And, you know, in my opinion, that is just making racism more prevalent.
Yeah. I mean, you're stonewalling, you're drawing the lines in the sand, saying that someone can't do it because they're not a color. I mean, what is that? I mean, if my little girl wants to pretend to be Moana, to go on a voyage for the heart of the ocean, whatever the fuck it was. What was it? Am I mixing Titanic?
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
Oh. I mean, I have no excuse. I used to watch it like 4 times a day, every day. Moana, make way. Moana, it's
that's
time
much
you know
better than the other one.
Village of... Well, I can't sing anymore, but... Anyway. All right, what's the next costume? I'm getting heated.
Oh, are you holding on to your hat?
Am I not allowed to wear hats now?
No, you can wear a hat. The next one is a Nazi.
Oh, well, yeah, you probably can't dress up as a Nazi anymore. I mean, not that you ever could. I mean, especially now in 2018, you can't dress... Even if you wanted to go as a...
Can you imagine someone dressing up as a Nazi and walking down the street? Someone would beat the holy hell out of them.
Well, it depends on where they do it. I mean, honestly, it depends on
okay, this is a point taken.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain areas where it might be seen as a joke.
Yeah.
Some areas where not. But,
yeah, I would say more or not.
I don't know. I mean, like, if you did, like, Mecha Hitler, I mean, could you dress up as Mecha Hitler? Like, you were like...
How about Zombie Hitler?
Yeah. Could you go Halloween as Zombie Hitler? I mean, come on now. That would be a funny and cool costume, but you can't do it because someone will see the swastika and be like, "Oh, I'm offended." Be like, "Oh my God, it's a comedic thing. It's satire. You're literally dressing up as a satirical thing that's mocking Hitler." I mean,
right?
If you were dressing up as like legit or whatever, that's kind of weird, you know?
Yeah, I would kind of raise an eyebrow at that one.
Yeah, but yeah, if someone would dress up as a zombie Nazi or Nazi zombie, what do you do with that? I
don't know.
Becky, I like to put a wrench in all these things. I like to throw like what ifs. There's some Molotovs in there. But like, so what about this? What about that?
You do.
Yeah. You know?
And I have to admit, I do love it when you do that.
Okay, here's another one. Here's another Molotov. What if a black person... No. What if a Jewish person dressed up as a Nazi? For some sort of
Okay, well, here's
irony.
my question. Mm-hmm. How would you know they were Jewish if they didn't tell you?
Exactly. So you go, you're dressed up as a Nazi, bro. You can't wear that. Oh, I'm actually Jewish. I'm wearing this because of this reason, that reason. Okay. I'm Jewish, and I'm gay, and I'm a gypsy. So, you know.
That's a hell of a combination there, Jesse.
I know, right?
With the Day of the Dead sugar skull face painting?
Might as well. And I'm a little bit Mexican. Like a little bit.
There you go. Multicultural.
Yeah. Layers in that. All right, what's the next one?
The next one is that word that I cannot say. Rastafarian.
Rastafarian.
I don't know why I can't say that. Yeah, you cannot dress up as a Jamaican with the smoking cannabis as a spiritual practice and dreadlocks, and because they say that is a religion as well.
You can't do that. You can't dress Rastafarian.
No, that's what it says. It says it is not appropriate.
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay,
so
my
wait.
When have we ever been appropriate?
I've never been appropriate, apparently.
Well, yeah, I mean,
even as a child at the dinner table, the way I eat, my mom would used to say, "Son, you can't eat like that. You'll never be invited to the White House."
And you were like, "Good."
Yeah, good. I don't want to
go anyway.
And now, with the way I drink, with double fisting it, with a beer in each hand, hell, I might be invited to the White House. Trump's not a drinker, though. That's weird. Trump is not a drinker.
Isn't he? I don't know.
That's the one thing I heard about him. I think that's true, that he doesn't actually drink, which is weird. You'd think he
Maybe
did.
he needs to.
Yeah. Because that's actually, I swear, the next president, all they have to do is just be the party animal. Just be like the freaking human version of Bender. Okay? Have a beer in each hand, guzzle that thing, be like, "I'm your future, America. Vote for me." And be like, "You know what? I'm tired of everybody else. I'm going to vote for that guy." That's who.
That's how we got Trump.
Well, because I just want to party at this point. The world's going to hell. Might as well make it a party.
I want to know if you think that there'll be a woman in the White House next.
Well, it's always a possibility. It's always a possibility.
Yeah, of course, but I don't know. Anyway, that's another subject.
Yeah, it's a whole other subject. But maybe Monica could run. If Monica ran, that'd be interesting. I was in the office before.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next one.
The next one is an Egyptian goddess.
What? Okay, I call bullshit on this. One.
Uh-huh.
If Nicki Minaj, and how I know this, I don't know, could dress up as some sort of Egyptian goddess for a fucking, what was the name of that? I think it was called Queen. It was called Queen or something. If she could do that and have a music video where she's flaunting her fake ass and tits around, and she has a bunch of, by the way, in that music video, she has a bunch of they look like slaves that come up from the ground. Mm-hmm. Slaves. worshiping her. Not white slaves, by the way.
And you didn't have anybody screaming about that either.
No. But she could do it. She's allowed to do it. But hold on. So who's allowed to dress up as an Egyptian goddess?
It says no one. The ancient Egyptians were basically the only black African civilization given any exposure or respect.
Wait. Was Cleopatra black? I don't think Cleopatra was black.
I don't think she was either, but
ancient Egypt is black? I mean,
it says pharaohs, Cleopatra, and costumes like that are not for white people to wear. The ancient Egyptians were basically the only black African civilization given any exposure or respect, and even then, their blackness is denied.
You know, I noticed there is a new movement. There's a new movement out there. They're trying to say that actually, there was a lot more black civilizations than you think. And this movement's just saying that Egyptians were black. Not only that, but some medieval, I guess, towns, or not towns, but kings were actually black. They're black.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
And you're probably going to drop your jaw when I say that. But who really gives a fuck?
I don't.
I don't either. I mean, what difference does it really make that if somebody was white or black or Mexican or Jewish or whatever? I just don't understand that, but you know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter at all. In fact, if anything, if they should be saying no one should be wearing that unless you are an Egyptian. But then again, the sort of Egyptian we're talking about is not the Egyptian that even exists today, because
right,
they're not the same. It's just.
But as long as you're not making fun of being Egyptian, why couldn't you wear it if you weren't Egyptian?
I mean, it'd be like, oh, you can't.
If you were making fun of them, I could see that would be offensive and that you should not do that. But I mean, you're not.
Yeah, and it's like you can't even do the walk like the Egyptian dance anymore because that's cultural appropriation. You can't do that. But God damn it, you know. Oh, and another thing about the Rastafarian thing we didn't touch on is just about every fucking hippie at one time, I think in the 70s, whatever, had that look. And hell, they still do. The freaking dreads, the Rastafarian hat.
They're only 30%.
I don't know. That's crazy. And the next one is just as stupid.
Oh, yeah? What's the next one?
A geisha.
Oh. Okay. Is there like a fine print, like unless you're Japanese?
I
mean, that's...
It says, what they're, because they worshipped men and they were happy to pay any price, and they were abused, and that we should not, we should not glorify that.
Wait. Who is saying this? Is it a Japanese person saying we shouldn't glorify this, or is it?
Actually, it was Katy Perry.
So what the fuck does Katy Perry know about? I like how Katy Perry is saying on behalf of Japanese people we should celebrate. You should dress up as a geisha or celebrate geishas because in the past they were used as prostitutes. Which, by the way, that's not their origin. Their origin is not prostitution. I watched Memoirs of a Geisha. I know how it started. No, they were kind of like a glorified escort, if you will. They kept companion. Right. It wasn't about sex. I mean, I guess it could happen. I mean, that's kind of, whatever. But sure. I guess they went down and dirty after the bombs fell and all that stuff, and America came and West came and kind of got their influence, I guess. But it boils down to you have Katy Perry speak on behalf of Japanese culture, saying, "Hey, don't celebrate this. Don't even embrace it." I mean, that's weird. That's offensive.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I think I need to get like a pulse monitor to see how much rage I can get.
I think we should just take a big poll, and see what people have to say about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
listeners need to pipe in and tell us what they think about all this.
I think so. I think we can do that. I think we do that. All right.
Yeah, but we've got one more, and this one is.
Are you eating candy over there?
Maybe.
What are you eating?
It was just a piece of candy. I'm good now. I'm sorry.
What kind of candy?
I'll be good.
What kind of candy?
It was something I'm not supposed to have.
A Milky Way?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to steal a Milky Way from you, but if it was like a Snickers or whatever, I mean, you got to share that somehow.
I would have given it to you.
Yeah.
I swear I would have.
All right. What's his last one?
I would have shared the candy corn with you.
Oh, well, you can keep that.
I knew I was safe there. The next one is, this just kills me too. The next one is you cannot dress up like the wall. The border wall.
You can't, wait, the Trump wall? You can't dress up as a Trump wall?
Yes.
No way. Like,
right.
So when Trump was saying he's going to build a wall, he meant like costumes. Like he's giving out costumes we're all supposed to wear. Like what are they talking about? Wait, I think you seen the picture.
Oh my God! I sent you one in your messenger.
Okay, first of all, I don't think this girl's happy that she has this photo taken of her.
Yeah, I'm not sure she is either.
She has this face.
She looks a little stunned.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. It's a wall. It's a bodysuit with like white bricks. And it says Mexico will pay.
Yeah.
Mexico will pay for the wall.
It even has hands and feet in the costume.
Yeah.
It's like a onesie.
Yeah.
An enclosed onesie.
Yeah.
For a big kid.
On the back of it, I wonder if it has like does it have like the Mexican flag? Because or on the back of it, does it have like the U.S. flag so that like but that Mexico knows whose wall it is? I mean, it's a silly costume.
It probably has butt flaps in the back.
Oh, probably. I mean, otherwise you got to take the whole thing off the shit. Oh, it does zip down real easily. Look at that. I mean, I could see that as being like a gag gift. And anyone who go, that's offensive.
I just can't see that. No.
And for anyone saying, that's offensive, I have to be like, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity? I mean, are you seriously going to be like, that's offensive, I would never do that?
I think that's funny as hell.
I mean, seriously, have a sense of humor. I mean, look, if she did that, if someone wore that as just a joke, I mean, what's the problem? What's the problem? Because it's embracing a meme. It's embracing a joke of a thing that's already a joke. Look, the wall at the board is a joke. I mean, the construction will help will help make jobs, but it's not like it's going to stop Mexico or whatever illegals from coming over. And but some people don't even want that to stop. Hell, just everybody come on over. Just come on over. Come on over and in my house. I got tea. I got plenty of beer. You can rate it all.
Well, okay. First of all, I'm going to say this, and with this outfit that she has on, no man in America would complain. I mean, it's a bodysuit. Okay. First of all.
Well, I would complain.
You would?
Yeah. I mean, well,
Why?
I don't know how well it forms to the form. How well it sticks.
Oh,
to the
I
form.
would guarantee that it forms real well. Those
Okay.
brick lines are not going to be straight.
So she's a brick house. You're saying?
Yeah.
She's a brick house. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I would not complain about that. No.
I didn't figure you would.
And the ladies can't complain either because it zips all the way up, so there's no cleavage or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Except, I think that we should put some restrictions onto who can wear it.
Oh, yeah. Wait a second.
Because
Are you fat shaming here?
no, not at all.
So,
I'm just saying that I think that if people are going to wear it, that it probably should be a girl and not a guy. Because I think if a guy wore it,
sexist.
it might not leave anything to the imagination at all.
Well, Becky, maybe Billy doesn't want anything left to the imagination. Maybe he wants the world to know exactly.
But do I want to do I have to see Billy's joy or shame?
I mean, he wants the world to see it. What's the problem with that?
But I don't wanna.
Oh. Well, it's covered. It's covered by a very thin.
Yeah,
piece of
kinda.
cloth. Yeah.
That's like saying, okay, Jesse, we're putting you in a pair of pantyhose for Halloween, and that's all you're wearing, just pantyhose.
Oh, you don't want that. You don't want that. The world doesn't want that. That's gonna be on that list
How
right
do you
there.
know? Somebody might like it.
The wrong people will like it. The wrong people like it. The people I don't want to like will like it. No way. I have to run away from that. No way. Not going back to those days.
Ya.
Ugh. You know what I'm surprised though? I'm surprised that blackface wasn't on this list.
It was not, and I was too.
So does that mean that it's not racist to wear blackface?
Well, no, I think it is.
I think it would be. Actually, on that, what happens if you are a white person and you just tan way too much and you get dark? You know, like so dark where you...
I think you turn orange.
Well, eventually you do. But I've seen some that dark so much, they're like a dark carrot. They're like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. Where you're darker than, a Hispanic person. But then again, there's Hispanic people that are like, pale complexion.
Really dark, yeah. I've seen some that are really dark too.
Yeah.
The longer, they just have more melatonin and... Well, that's what I've always said. What difference is, am I from a black person, other than they have a better tan?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
no
basically it. I mean, if someone here listening be like, oh, that's offensive. That's offensive.
Oh, well.
Honestly,
they can kiss my butt.
You just offended other people now.
Oh, well, what else is new? Everybody's offended about something.
I'm also surprised that Native Americans not on the list. You can't dress up as like the chief.
They made the ball team
oh yeah, they had to
change
their name. They had to change their name. Yeah. Huh. I mean, like,
how stupid is that?
It's pretty damn dumb. It's like who? And here's the thing too. People go, oh, but it's offensive. Sometimes what happens, especially with the Katy Perry thing, because it did come out, and people were talking to Japanese people about what they think about it, and they thought it was funny. And especially if you, some cultures have a sense of humor about it. But here's the thing about it. Even when you ask people, you're not polling everybody. You're just getting a sample. And you think that sample actually represents the whole population? Not if you just ask 10, 20, 50, 100, because it's not going to represent the whole population. You're just getting a sample size. So, come on now. Come on.
I don't know. People
you know what?
Are nuts.
They need to change this list. They need to put ninjas on there. They need to put vampires. They need to put mummies.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, well, okay. Never mind. Go ahead. Keep going.
Mummies
I was gonna ask a dumb
are
question.
offensive. It's racist. Same reason
How
that
are mummies racist?
Egyptian. That's why. If an Egyptian queen is racist, mummies and Egyptian slaves and any of the pharaohs would be racist. You can't dress up as Moses because he's Jewish. Are you Jewish, Becky?
No, but I wouldn't dress up as Moses either.
You can't dress up as Jesus. Are you the Messiah?
I don't want to be Jesus either.
You can't dress up as a law. I don't even know what it would look like. That's the thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Dress up as Muhammad. You know?
I don't want to be Muhammad.
Huh.
What if I dress up as a cat? Is that offensive?
Is it black?
It might be.
Well, that might be offensive. If you're a white person inside. What? I don't know. Might be offensive. Because you can't dress up as...
So can I just go naked for Halloween?
Oh, well, that's offensive. Because...
Why is that offensive?
Because a whole bunch of white privilege right there. Oh, here's the other thing. Can you dress up as the Black Panther? Can my son dress up as the Black Panther?
Why not?
He's white. He's a little white boy. So I'm like, oh, he's a little white boy. That's racist. He could dress up as Batman. He could be Superman. He could be a Ninja Turtle. But he can't be a Black Panther.
I don't know.
I'm just like, what does it matter, man? It's a superhero. You know?
Right. It's a kid. It's a superhero. Who gives a damn?
Yeah, come on. I mean, it's not like someone dressed up as Batman is actually Batman. They're just pretending to be that thing, that monster, the character, the fictitious thing. Come on. Have fun with it. The people who make these lists, the people who complain about this, I bet you they're the same people who are never invited to a party because they are the party pooper. They're the ones that ruin it. They're the ones that ruin any sort of good, fun conversation. They're the hecklers at a comedic club. They ruin everything.
Oh, okay. What's the most offensive costume you think?
Most offensive?
Mm-hmm. What would be the most offensive costume that you could think of?
You know what? The most offensive would be not even wearing a costume, not even trying, not even doing anything. Because that tells me you don't even give a fuck.
I can't go naked because you would be offended.
I mean, at least you're trying, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't be offended by it, but someone would. Be like, it's my birthday suit. I'm just going as me.
Right. That's frightening enough, believe me.
For Halloween, I'm going to take off the mask and clothes I wear for society and say, fuck it. And if police have a problem with it, they can haul my fat ass to jail. I'm talking about myself, not you, Becky. And they'll probably haul my ass to jail. And then I'll have a story to tell. Look at that. Now I'm torn.
And then I will have to come and bail you out.
Yeah.
I would.
At that point, my wife
come and
would.
Get you.
Yeah, I'd be the joke of the
You'd
family.
be in the poop house.
Yeah, I would be. And I would never live it down. Every Thanksgiving, every family get together, it would be the same. I would be the laughing stock of the family, the black sheep.
Are you not the black sheep now?
No, I'm actually the mystery. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna think before he speaks this time? How many beers has he had? Oh my God, he got 5 beer Jesse over here. Don't get him started.
Damn it. He just said, "Oh, here, hold my beer and watch this." Hold my beer. Let's see what happens.
I'm actually a lot better though now that I have kids. You guys have to watch the kids.
Yeah.
Have to be an example for them. A good example. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You could be a good example or an example of what not to do.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Oh, man. You know what, Becky? I learned something today, and I bet the listeners learned something today. If you did, press the heart button and leave a comment. And share this to someone else that needs to know what is racist, or that it's racist to be an Egyptian goddess.
Or a voodoo priestess.
Or a voodoo priestess. You know, it didn't say anything about wearing a sombrero. You could wear a sombrero if you want to be the drunk Mexican with tequila. If you want to dress up as the Mexican that cuts your lawn as with an orange shirt. I mean, why was that not on the list? Why was that not on the list? You could dress up as a Holocaust survivor. It wasn't on the list. I mean, is this the complete list, Becky? Is it what we're going by?
I don't think it has to be the complete one, no.
I don't know. I want to see the complete list because I want to know what society wants me or says I can't wear because I want to conform to that. You know, I want to make sure I adhere to that. Yeah.
I will see what I can find out for you.
All right. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all take it easy. Bye.